Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following NBA matches that is happening on Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. We will be providing our team, total, and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comment section below. Washington Wizards versus Charlotte Hornets. The Wizards find themselves entrenched in a prolonged 6-game losing streak that has persisted throughout the season. Amidst this streak, their offensive performance has maintained an average of 110.5 points per game. Across the entire season, they've maintained a scoring average of 115.2 points per game, positioning them as the 10th best team in the NBA. Their shooting percentages stand at 48.3% from the field and 35.1% from beyond the arc. However, the narrative shifts drastically when examining their defensive capabilities. They've been conceding a league high of 124.4 points per game. Opponents have found considerable success against them, shooting at rates of 50.3% from the field and 35.8% from three-point range. Additionally, the team struggles significantly in rebounding, ranking last in the league with an average of just 37.9 boards per game, which is more than 3 rebounds fewer than the next closest team. On the defensive end, the Wizards managed to garner 8.4 steals and 4.9 blocks per game. Conversely, they face challenges in ball control, turning the ball over 13.8 times per game. The latest defeat saw Jordan Poole take charge for the Wizards, emerging as the top scorer for only the second time this season, tallying an impressive 30 points. Poole, a guard for Washington, holds the second highest scoring average on the team with 16.6 points per game. Meanwhile, center Daniel Gafford leads the team in rebounds with an average of 7 per game, along with 2 blocks per game. Remarkably, the Wizards have only seen 2 players achieve double-digit rebounds in a game this season. Both instances occurred in the second game of the season, with Gafford securing 11 rebounds and Kyle Kuzma grabbing 13. On Monday night, the Hornets delivered a stunning upset, securing a victory in overtime against the odds. Their triumph involved a remarkable second-half resurgence, outscoring Boston 54-42 to force the game into an extra period. Throughout the game, they managed a shooting percentage of 44.2% from the field and 33.3% from beyond the arc, contributing significantly to their win. In terms of offensive performance, the Hornets rank 13th in the league, averaging 113.7 points per game. Their shooting percentages stand at 47% from the field and 33.1% from three-point range. However, defensively, the Hornets struggle to contain opponents, allowing an average of 122.2 points per game, positioning them at 27th in the league. Teams have found success shooting against them, with rates of 49.1% from the field and 38.9% from three-point territory. Despite defensive challenges, the team manages to achieve 7.2 steals and 4.8 blocks per game. Impressively, they secure 45.4 rebounds per game, ranking 9th in the league, showcasing a positive rebound differential of +2. Miles Bridges played a pivotal role in the victory, not only hitting the game-winning three-pointer with just 6.6 seconds remaining in overtime, but also recording a double-double against Boston. Bridges contributed 14 points and grabbed a game-high of 15 rebounds, all on the defensive end. Meanwhile, LaMelo Ball displayed exceptional shooting prowess by making 15 of 27 attempts overall, amassing a total of 36 points in the game. Ball has been consistently impactful, averaging 35.7 points over his last 3 games and making a combined 15 three-pointers during this stretch. He leads the team with averages of 25.3 points, 8.3 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. The teams had an even split in their recent back-to-back matchups earlier in the month, each securing wins both outright and against the spread while playing on the road. Looking at their last 10 games head-to-head, the series stands tied at 5-5 for straight-up victories, but Charlotte holds a 6-4 advantage against the spread during that period. Washington's struggles have been widely acknowledged. Although their offense has performed adequately at times, it's often been buoyed by their opponents rather than their own offensive prowess. the team lacks formidable scorers who can truly challenge opposing defenses, with Jordan Poole notably not fitting the bill as that kind of impactful player. There's an expectation that Poole might retreat into a less influential role for the next 5 to 10 games before possibly regaining form. On the other hand, Charlotte's season hasn't been smooth sailing, but they come into this game riding the momentum from a significant win against Boston. LaMelo Ball, particularly, has been on a scoring streak recently and appears to be nearing full health. During Washington's ongoing losing streak, they've only suffered defeats by 5 points or fewer on one occasion. Given the context, the suggestion here is to consider betting on the Hornets, expecting them to cover the spread. In the previous 10 encounters between these teams, the under has prevailed in 6 out of 10 instances. However, the trend shifts in the last 4 meetings, with the over hitting in 3 out of 4, including the 2 matchups already played this season. Their combined scoring average when facing each other this season sits at 244.5 points per game. Washington has shown their ability to keep up on offense, exemplified by their recent 129-point performance against Milwaukee, coupled with an average of 115.2 points per game throughout the season. Charlotte, on the other hand, ranks favorably in several offensive categories and seems to be hitting their stride as a team on the rise. Furthermore, both teams have seen the over prevail in 9 out of 13 games so far this season. Considering these statistics and the offensive capabilities of both teams, the suggestion leans towards betting on the over for this game.